Hi guys, Ted here. Just for a little background information, me and my girlfriend decided to go to Iloilo for a week just to check it out. So we did book our hotel and everything in advance. She was coming in from Manila. I'm coming from Boracay. But I decided to take the bus in, which turned into quite the adventure. Typhoon Christine was bringing in all the rain, and that changed the ports to the Tabasan port, which you see here. We're just waiting for it to load onto the jetty going to Cataclan. I looked up on the internet. I was planning on taking the bus, all-night bus, from 11:30, and you get into Iloilo early in the morning. I believe it's a 6 or 7 hour bus ride. So I figured that would have been okay. But it turned out that the information on the internet was a little old. And buses do not go out from Cataclan to Iloilo after 5 p.m. Now, alternatively, there are vans, they're private vans, going from Cataclan to Iloilo at various times, as long as there's 5 passengers per van. Or you have to be willing to pay for 5 tickets, which I believe is 700 pesos each. Wasn't in my budget, so I decided to wait for a while to see if other people were interested at that time of the night. I did find out from the van coordinator that there would be buses. The first bus out to Iloilo from Cataclan will leave at 3:30 a.m. So I decided to wait to see if there was enough passengers to take the van. And if not, then I'd head over to where the buses are on the main port, which you see here. Needless to say that there wasn't any other people willing to take the van at that time, so I did make it over to the main jetty port, and I waited there for a bit till the bus came in. And of course we had a blackout, power outage, but the bus was there, so I'm off to the bus. One thing with these buses as compared to in the West, you get on first and then someone later comes around to collect the pay for the ticket. Once I was on the bus, I figured I could get a few hours sleep till the sun came up. But I was mistaken yet again. It seems like this bus driver needed some stimulus to stay awake for the driving, because he had the interior lights on the whole time, and the music was just blaring on speakers that should have been retired a long time ago. It was just literal noise. Another thing I have to add is that the Cirrus bus lines advertise that they have washrooms on all their buses, but that's not the case. They seem to stop every hour to hour and a half at different locations, and you can get off to go to the washroom if need be and buy snacks. The main stops on this bus route would be Kalibo, Mambusan, and Pasay City. But you have to keep in mind that this bus works like a city bus, so it stops wherever there's people waiting for it on the road. So that's where all the time is lost, because you're constantly stop and go. And the roads aren't the greatest. I think this bus bottomed out at least 25 times. So you can imagine if you had your own car on this road, you better have some good shock absorbers. But once you hit Passy City, the road seems to be a lot better and the bus driver goes a little faster. Another thing I'd have to mention is I did take the bus back from Iloilo, back to Cataclan, and I'd caution everybody to make sure you go early in the morning, because I left at about 1:30 in the afternoon, which basically put me in line by the time we reached Mambusan, that this bus turned into a school bus, basically. All the teenage kids from school end up taking this bus back to their hometown, which makes the trip much longer because you're constantly stopping and letting people on and off.
Pero ano